Welcome to Binge Watching. My name is Martin. I'm standing here in my little studio in Cologne in Germany. And today we are going to talk about the top 5 action movies of the 90s. I don't want to give you any spoilers. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about the plot, a glimpse of the storyline and the main actors or actresses. I have chosen some very cool movies that you have to see at least once in your lifetime and that you can watch today without noticing that the movie is from the 90s in terms of effects and style of the movie. I think the movies are so well done, so packed with action that you will not care about the age and you will agree with me that these are some of the best movies you have ever seen. So, let's start with movie number 1. A movie from 1994 starring Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves as the leads and Dennis Hopper as the absolute evil bad guy. In supporting roles we see actors like Jeff Daniels, Alan Ruck, Glenn Plummer, Joe Morton, Patrick Fischler, all actors who became famous. And well, the story, what about the story? Well, Keanu Reeves and Jeff Daniels play two LAPD SWAT bomb squad officers who are chasing a blackmailing bomber played by Dennis Hopper, who is threatening to blow up a bus until he gets his money. The bus is rigged with a bomb that will explode if the bus drives slower than 50 mph, that are 80 kilometers per hour, in German 80 Kilometer die Stunde. In all the chaos on the bus, the driver gets shot and now a passenger has to drive the bus. The passenger is played by Sandra Bullock. By the way, her role was offered to Halle Berry, who turned it down. Also Meryl Streep and Kim Basinger. I think they regretted it later. But back to the movie. The movie was written by Graham Jost, who is not unknown. He co-wrote Planet of the Apes and Justified, which he also created and produced, as well as other hit series like Falling Skies, The Americans and Sneaky Peek. The bottom line, it was a critical smash. It scored 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. It was very successful financially and pushed the careers of Sandra Bullock and Keanu Reeves. If you never saw it, watch Speed. And let's come to movie number 2. An action thriller from 1996, directed by Michael Bay, produced by Don Simpson, who also produced Beverly Hills Cop and Top Gun, and Jerry Bruckheimer, who also produced Beverly Hills Cop and Top Gun and Pirates of the Caribbean. But back to the movie I want to introduce. It is called The Rock. And here I have to say it's a fantastic movie with Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage and Ed Harris. Ed Harris plays a retired general and he and a rogue group of US Force Recon Marines managed to steal VX gas-launched missiles, occupy Alcatraz, take hostages, and the general wants to be paid with $100 million from the government. Well, like you do. In response, the FBI activates a SEAL team to attack Alcatraz. More specifically, they want to try to infiltrate Alcatraz, sneak into it, and secure the nerve gas-loaded missiles. The FBI's top chemical weapons specialist, Dr. Stanley Goodspeed, played by Nicolas Cage, must join the SEALs like a former SAS special agent who has been in prison for 20 or 30 years in the US, played by Sean Connery. Whew. He has to join the team because he's the only prisoner who escaped from Alcatraz and is still alive. What sounds like action is a whole lot of action, and Sean Connery and Nicolas Cage and Ed Harris are at the top of their game, means they rock the rock. Watch it, you will not be disappointed. It's a must. Watch The Rock. So, third movie is the 1992 action thriller Under Siege, starring Steven Seagal as a former Navy SEAL who now is working as a cook on the Navy battleship Missouri, and now a group of mercenaries led by Tommy Lee Jones take command of the ship and disarm and imprison all the sailors. Well, and yes, they demand money, while they try to steal the missiles from the battleship and escape in a submarine. So what shall I say? Well, the cook finds his way back to his Navy SEAL roots and does what Steven Seagal does best. He kicks some asses. It's an absolute action and hand-to-hand combat spectacle. The movie was a huge success, and if you like action and fighting with hand or knife, as only Steven Seagal can, then watch Under Siege. Watch Under Siege. Whew. My breath. Okay, let's come to movie number 4, and this is True Lies. And True Lies is an absolutely bang of a movie starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jamie Lee Curtis, Tom Arnold, Bill Paxton and Tia Carrere. Arnold Schwarzenegger is Agent Harry Tasker. He is married to Helen Tasker, played by Jamie Lee Curtis. His partner is Albert Gibson, played by Tom Arnold. They work for the counter-terrorism division Omega Sector, but officially they are salesmen for Copire. The story is basically the Omega Sector is trying to recover some nuclear bombs which are to be smuggled in the United States. This is Tasker's mission to win them back, while he has to hide the fact that he is an anti-terrorist agent. Meanwhile, his wife, who doesn't know that he is an anti-terrorism agent, his wife is approached by a mysterious man, allegedly an American spy, who needs her help. So Harry finds out about his wife's escapades, and now hell breaks loose. On the one hand, he and his partner fight terrorists and try to find the atomic bombs. On the other side, Harry observes with the whole power of the Omega Sector the life of his wife. The movie is an absolutely action cracker, funny as hell, and absolutely thrilling, and the effects are extraordinary. Watch True Lies, and at least, and number 5 of the top movies of the 90s is the 1997 movie The Fifth Element, a science fiction action movie conceived and directed by Luc Besson. By the way, Besson started writing the movie when he was 16. When he was 38, the movie was released. That is dedication. The cast is a who is who of great actors and consists of Bruce Willis, we know him from Die Hard, just to mention his most famous role. Milla Jovovich, we know her from the Resident Evil movies. Gary Oldman, I love Gary Oldman. We know him from Batman or The Darkest Hour. Chris Tucker, oh, I love Chris Tucker as well, he's so funny. We know him from Rush Hour, the movies with Jackie Chan, or Sir Ian Holm Cuthbert. I hope I pronounced it right. We know him from Alien, or he played Bilbo Beutlin in Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. The story of the movie is really amazing and weird and so well done. You will watch the movie with your mouth open. It's so strange, it's hard to give you a glimpse of it, but I will try. So, let's see. Some kind of aliens are trying to find a unique weapon called the fifth element. They use it every 5,000 years to fight a great evil that appears in space to destroy the Earth. This weapon comes into the possession of a taxi driver played by Bruce Willis. By the way, he does not drive the taxi flies. And suddenly the whole galaxy is trying to hunt him down. Aliens, mercenaries, even followers of the great evil. The effects in the fifth element are as good as in Star Wars. The story is brilliant and surprising and exciting. I mean, the movie is a rare work of art and you must see it. If the Mona Lisa was a science fiction action movie, it would be the fifth element. If you do not watch any movie on this list, watch the fifth element. So, whoa, that was my video of the top 5 movies of the 90s. If you think I forgot a movie that is as good as the ones I mentioned, or even better, write it down in the comments. Maybe I missed a movie in the 90s. I don't think so, but well, we will see. Leave me a like, that would be very nice. Thank you very much. And subscribe, that would be very, very helpful. Thanks for watching and see you soon here at Binge Watching. All the best. Bye. Peace.